Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Bravely Default, Flying Very HD, Remastered. We have found our way back to Sage Ilyana, meeting him for the third time, he says. And it sounds like we're about to get some answers to our wibbly-wobbly plot twist. He told us to come with only the person that Agnes trusts most, but I'm not going to make any changes to the team. We're just going to... I don't think we have to fight anything. I think we just, run it down. I actually don't think I can set the thing down over there. So yes, welcome back. We have begun exploring the differences between this world and our own. And there have been a few differences.
'Tis a shame, Agnes. But 'tis has a kind heart. And I know he will take good care of you. That I guarantee.
And we'll continue to see what those differences are. Hopefully, the sage will provide us with some insight.
'Tis, I am counting on you to escort Agnes with the utmost care.
Of course.
I don't think he needs any advice from you, Ring-a-Bell.
It's not fair! I thought I was your perfect partner, Agnes! And now you're leaving me behind? How could you? After all we've been through?
I am sorry, Aerie. I hope you can understand.
Stop acting like a brat and give them a proper seeing off, Aerie. Go on, get going already.
We'll be back soon.
Take your time.
Ring-a-Bell and Adea left the party. It is just us two. That does concern me slightly, but allow me to remind you, Tiz has a salve maker, and salve makers make all the problems go away. If I can find the right element. Dark, light, fire. This presents some complications. I think we have item damage up, right? Even if we don't, it's 1,500, 3,450. So, okay. Cheese is going to defend, and Tiz is going to make all of our problems go away. What should we compound? Wind? Let's do wind. I had to use that in my farming session. Because if I use full fire... these birds would spawn that would survive the full bomb arm barrage. And so if I switch to wind, the birds would be weak to it, and it would just do enough damage that the plants would die anyway. So, I've used a lot of fairy wings in my day. I don't know which way is correct, so we're just going to go to the one on the left. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And of course, we can just repeat this. Hopefully we don't run out of them, but... I came here with full stock, so we'll see. And that's why the salve maker makes problems go away. Someone who has been following the series for its entirety, thank you very much, and remembers more of this game than I do, shared their full build. And they have abandoned the white magic for just the salve maker. I might borrow some aspects of your build, because they use shield lore, which I think allows you to equip 2 shields, right? On Tiz and Agnes, which sounds like a fantastic idea. That way we're not dying. And the magic they used was time magic, which has comets. I mean, it's a support thing as well to support the Dark Knights, but if it does do damage, it has comet, which is like a flat value, or percentage value or something. So you don't really need magic power for that. That's a brilliant idea. Also, if Time Mage is your main job, then you also get the reset if things don't go your way. Which, let's all be honest, team. Us just romping through the world is going to be a temporary matter. Right now, I look nice and strong and unshakable. That's not going to last forever. I'm setting it up so it lasts for a long time, but it most certainly will not last forever. I remember things get super duper sketch. I don't want to We've actually been given a hint to one of the more terrifying places of the world, but I don't want to spoil it. But just note that that boss in that terrifying place of the world, I only know how to cheese. I cannot kill him legitimately. So, we'll see. We'll go ahead and start saving. That third save file is just to remind me of the thing I have to do later. Okay. Oh, you know what else we can do? I can purchase my goods. Make sure we're up to date. I used 30 of them on the way down. Yes, good. Normally I purchase these before I start recording, but I forgot. I was so excited to see what the sage has to say, because I don't remember. Okay, perfect. We're all caught up. Sage Juliana.
There you are.
Indeed, just us two as you requested.
Ah, so this is the one you have chosen. I envy him. You make a fine pair.
Blush.
Were I 1,880 years younger, I would gladly have taken your hand in his stead, Agnès.
Wow. You are old. Are you 2 millennia old, then?
1,880?
Yeah. Beside that, please tell what you know.
Yes, that is why we have come to you, Sage.
And to mend the Vestal garb.
Do you understand what I meant when I said it was the first time we had met? You are not originally of this world. That is why we meet for the first time.
True.
Yes. Sage, earlier you said this may be the third time we have come in contact. What did you mean by that?
Your only memory of me is when you were brought here by the previous Vestal. Correct, Agnès?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I came with the Mother Vestal and Olivia when I was but a young girl.
However, I have met another who looked exactly as you do now.
What?
It was a very long time ago. More than 1,800 years, in fact.
Was Agnès the angel?
1,800 years?
Just how old are you, Sage?
Me? I have lived almost 1,900 years.
Not quite 2 millennia, but we can round up.
1,900 years?
No cause for surprise. Lord De Rosso is 500 years my senior.
Wow.
We were once mortal enemies, he and I. I was High Inquisitor of the Crystal Orthodoxy. He was an immortal who led those seeking to thwart us. We crossed swords on the field of battle dozens of times. In our final battle, the fighting went on for over 100 days. A true struggle to the death.
That's just something out of Chinese mythology. We fought for 100 blows!
With both forces decimated, the two of us met in combat, each determined to land the killing blow or die trying. At that moment, an angel appeared before us. This wounded angel was a beautiful young woman who looked exactly like you, Agnès. Both Lord De Rosso and I were mesmerized, and before we knew it, we cast our swords aside and went to her aid. She had lost her light, and her wings were broken and severed. We knew she was beyond saving. We were only with the angel a short time. To Lord De Rosso and I, who mark our lives in centuries, it seemed little more than an instant now. But this moment changed both of our lives dramatically. With the last of her fading strength, she spoke to us of the crystal's secrets and of their dangers.
Dangers?
I was a man of the cloth, and Lord Dearest was one who opposed my religion. The truths we learned that day shook the very foundations of all we had both believed in.
What did the angel tell you?
Yeah, are you gonna tell us or are you gonna hold out like the Templar did?
The crystals have existed since well before both the Orthodoxy and the Old Faith. The Vestals do not draw the favor of the crystals by right. This title was merely given by those of the faith to ones who had this gift. Originally, it was thought that mankind should not come in contact with the crystals. Attitudes towards the crystals only changed among the people after the teachings of crystalism spread.
What do you mean that we should not come in contact with them?
Unleashing the power of the crystals without due care can destroy the borders, opening the door to the harrowing.
The borders of?
There have been warnings about this since before recorded history. The angel confirmed there was truth to these warnings.
What is this harrowing?
It's harrowing. That's a joke I stole from Dragon Age Origins.
I have spent the last 1800 years trying to find out, but as yet I am still in the dark. The true nature of the harrowing is shrouded in mystery.
Is the great chasm that opened in Kaldisla not the harrowing?
The Great Chasm is merely an omen of it. It was one of the events the angel spoke of. I cannot say if the harrowing results from the Great Chasm opening up, drawing in darkness, then spewing it forth, or it may point to the tainting of the seas, the wind stopping, the volcanoes erupting.
In a previous world, we awakened the four crystals and calmed the fury of nature. Then we summoned the Holy Pillar to close the Great Chasm.
You may have acted in the belief that what you did would help. However, the path you have taken to this point aligns perfectly with the path to the harrowing prophesied by the angel.
The path to the harrowing?
Do you plan to awaken the crystals again? If so, you would do well to heed what I have said. Always question how the actions you take will affect the world around you.
We will.
Thank you for hearing me out. It is a remarkable resemblance, Agnes, you and the angel. Speaking with you has brought the memories of 1800 years ago back as vividly as if they were yesterday.
Hopefully you're not seeing your life flash before your eyes.
Sage.
At this rate, I shall be compelled to clasp you to my breast and plant a kiss upon your lips. I shall now set forth on a journey. You have filled me with the passion of youth for the first time in many years. Why do you look upon me with such a piteous gaze? I may have lived 1900 years, but I am not ready to lay down and die yet. You two youngsters should go back to your friends. Here, I have repaired your Vestal garb.
That was fast. There are no pants on that thing.
Thank you, Sage. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Of course. I wish you good health, Agnes.
What do you think of the sage's story, Tiz?
To be honest, I'm even more confused than before.
I have to agree. I get the feeling he has not told us the full story.
Yeah, I agree.
But why would he leave us in the dark?
He either did so for good reason, or because there was something he was unwilling to share.
Either way, he sure is an old lech, huh?
You are not wrong there.
Anyway, let's go meet up with the others.
Alright, well, we didn't get quite as much info as we were hoping, but that's alright. Some info is some info. I have 11 nightmare pillows. Oh, I need to go back to Florham. I just remembered something. There's something I have to check.
There they are.
Sup?
Sorry for the wait.
That old fart hasn't filled your head with strange thoughts, has he, Agnes?
Whoa, don't be so hostile.
No need to worry, Eri.
Agnes had Tiz to look after her after all.
True.
Yeah, well...
You two are quite the pair. I envy you.
That's what the sage said.
Did he now? I am not surprised. He and I did have a few things in common, to be sure.
That's enough out of you, Ring-a-Bell.
The party has regrouped. Cool. Oh, yeah, party chat. Ring-a-Bell's tears. Oh. Look what we have here. Ring-a-Bell must have dozed off. Here? I wonder why. I don't much care for it, but with the Spiritism job command, support abilities, magic critical, gloom, and magic attack 10% up. Adrenaline might also come in handy. Brave 3 times, then Fairy's Aid, followed by Blackbane 3 times. Has he been watching? Is he watching the last episode? Brave once, then Rage, followed by Minus Strike. I better practice some more. Zelfra's Store would definitely be a good move. A council of 6 combined strength. Nothing to fear. Wouldn't you agree, Vic? Back! What a bunch of gibberish. Wake up already, Ring-a-Bell. You'll catch a cold sleeping there. Something the matter? Perhaps we ought to let him sleep. Look, Tiz, Ring-a-Bell is... he's crying. What? Why was he crying? I think he was referring to Victor. From the Council of 6. Also, today, the plan is to take on both the southern... I can't remember what this continent called. Eisenberg? That doesn't sound quite right. And the other one. Eternia. But the reason we came back here was for you, good sir. Can I purchase another of your finest lemon-breaking marks? Or you can hold multiples of these. I wonder if it's locked behind chapters. It could be. Alright. Wait. No. We're back in Eisenberg, and I'm just going to call it that until I'm corrected. This, I believe, should be the pirate quest. Barbarrrrrrosar.
What on earth could that ship be doing? Oh, pardon me.
Did you see something?
Yes. A strange ship has been appearing in this harbor ever since the start of the war. It's a decrepit old sailing ship, and it always shows up on foggy nights.
Has it tried to harm you?
No, it's just an eerie sight, though you can hear screams coming from it.
That's the ship. It's still prowling around.
The ghost ship. Hey, who are you? Yeah, I saw it. The bright moonlight was suddenly obscured by thick fog. Then a rickety old sailing ship passed by, though there was no wind in its tattered sails. Pale spirits fluttered around its deck. I heard a voice saying, "No, no," then a hearty laugh. Ah, ha, ha. You're just about scared me silly, to tell you the truth. So this is where Dats and Zats hung out, prior to, you know, them joining us permanently. I'm surprised this world's version of them isn't there. But anywho, we're going to sail the seven seas because, of course, we know the ghost ship is right over here. There it is in that fog. But there's actually something here on the ocean that... Yeah, that's fine. Not sure what it is. But there's something here that we can steal a genome from. I don't have the list in front of me, but I literally only remembered from two things. Weak to lightning, 8100 HP, aquatic. 6000. Weak to lightning, aquatic. It's probably the big thing. If I had to guess. Oh, I got it! I have no idea what it was, and we're about to die. But I got it. We should be fine, though, I think. These things are surprisingly fast, which is surprisingly annoying. I think Ring a Bell will be faster, though. So we just want to... Can we not do this if we're not at full health? Hold on. Bunkai? Oh, you can just minus strike. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll just mass minus strike. Got this a little too close, I'm afraid. So what did you get, Adair? I was just gonna let this run and then go from there. Bold to think I'd recognize it from this long list of stuff. Spray. Go spray. Okay. You know, I don't have a lightning attack. It's crazy. Huh. Well. Oh, I meant to do all this. Okay, it's fine. Hey, never punish. Only slightly sometimes punished. Whoopsie doodles. I let that get a little too close. But hey. No harm, no foul. Okay. Let's go knock out our first boss of the day.
Where did this fog come from?
Where did it come from, Ring a Bell?
It's heading for us! What do we do?
We board, of course. As if you guys haven't done this already.
There's nobody on board.
An actual, real-life ghost ship?
Aha! Guests that yet breathe? A rare honor.
Who could that be? Hello, Barbarrrrrrosar. The SS Frankie Francisca. That is still a really funny name.
Have you found what you were looking for?
What do you know of this?
Oh, so now you remember what we're doing here.
So you can read the hearts of men, Windvestal. Amazing. You have a second sight. Welcome to our pirate ship, the SS Funky Francisca. I am Captain Barbarrrrrosar, leader of the Black Blades Naval Force.
Oh, excuse me. Barbarrrrrrosar.
You must be the Windvestal and her companion. A pleasure to meet you. I am a ranking member of the Black Blades. Of course I'm kept abreast of your comings and goings, Vestal.
Did we ask?
You have made quite a name for yourselves, in fact. Were you not aware?
Have we in this world?
I have looked forward to meeting you in battle one day. I leave the helm to you, me matey. We'll make this a fair fight. Yarr! Yarr! The ship is coming apart! How clumsy of me to step through the deck. I sail this ship in search of a certain something prized by the commander and myself. You might call it adventure. Surely you don't have to be a man of the sea to know that.
Of course not.
I know what you speak of. A man's soul craves nothing more than the romance of adventure.
Well, aren't you two getting on famously, ring a bell?
Perhaps it is something women and children can never understand. If you think about it rationally, it does seem absurd.
It does. A little bit sometimes.
But absurd or not, it is adventure I seek. And the years I have spent wandering the seas in folly have shown me many truths.
That's it! The truth!
Now, let us have a little fun. See how you fare against my great axe.
Okay. So this is, of course, Barbarrrrrosar. It doesn't seem that he has changed much since his, since last time we were here. But nevertheless, we shall endeavor to move on. Did we determine that it has to be double beast liver? I know there's, that was giant strap, yeah. Oh, I have to do it all over again. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it being, doing, where's the demon thing? Am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind. How about this? Beast Soul. I think that'll do it. That should be more. Turn 1, we're gonna drain ourselves. Idea. So it's a new ability we got, this spray. It's a water-based attack that pierces defaults. I suppose we could curse. We could try that, I guess. Okay. My plan is still to be pretty chill here. Did it work? Ow. I don't think it did. No, it did. It did. Fantastic. Okay, that gave him magic defense. It's not really something we're interested in. In fact, we might even... Oh, I should have done a turn 1 if I was going to do it. I was going to say, we might... Stillness here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow-bow-bow-bow. I guess we just double Vees spin? I don't know. I'm a fool. For loving you. Wait, no. I guess we could do it this way. So confer immunity to all elements. We're gonna set the stage with insect antenna and then the dark matter, and then we're gonna kill him next turn. That's simple. Nice hit. Well, good sir, it was a pleasure. I'm sure we'll meet again in another timeline, and maybe we'll even be friends then. Highly unlikely. But here we go. Bun. Hi. And then we will do some Blackbane. And then you are going to Mimic.
Think you're ready?
Alright, let's do the damage value. 22,000. That's not as much as I thought it was going to be. This is normal speed, by the way. 13,000? Oh my. 28,000? 13,000. 10,000? Wait. 10,000? Huh. I'm amazed he didn't kill Adea there. Every time prior to this, he is shell split and then double damaged the same person. Alright, well. Thank you, good sir, for being my warm-up. See you next time. Level 13. Look at this. Freelancer level 14 is the only one that requires 9,999 JP. Can you believe it? Ridiculous.
Oh, you and your allies have bested me, Windvestal. Such power. Forgive me, Suleiman. Commander, it seems my time is up.
Do we know who Suleiman is? I don't think we do. Yep. He was unchanged. Wait, his ghost is here. 'Tis his dream. When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a sailor. Is that so? But, Tiz, weren't you raised in the mountains? Well, that explains it right there. You know, the grass is always greener. In any case, I gave it up. How come? It's hard to be a sailor if you can't swim, and I can't. Well, that is to be expected, considering you live so far from the sea. Abandoning your dream for such a trivial matter, what a shame! I don't think swimming is so trivial if you're at sea all the time. Listen, Tiz, and listen good. Ring a bell over there, and all the duchy's officers pilot airships. But not one of them is able to fly on his own. You know, in some twisted logic, that kind of makes sense. Southeast, boys! My sea dog senses tell me Susano lies southeast. Susano. That's a summon, I think. You know, I don't think I have all the summons. I've gotten all the ones we've encountered, I believe. Ophelia, someday I'll be at your side once more. She's dead. Don't tell him I told you, but the captain's got a gal waiting for him back on land. Got chased off by her sister, he did. Terrifying woman from the sound of it. I can't remember the last time I ate. I'm not hungry, so it couldn't have been long. Strange, you're not hungry because you're incorporeal. Well, no matter. We're off to the next quests. Which should be right over here. There's a genome somewhere over here, I think, too. I believe this is the dancer, or the, whatchamacallits? Performer. Dancer, performer, same thing.
Welcome, Windvestal. I see you have companions, too. Well met. I am Daniel Goodman, commander of the Shield Bearers.
Well met.
I must apologize on behalf of my soldiers. They did not know who you were when they stopped you.
Oh, so I walked into the city here in this zone when I was farming because I was looking for another place to farm. Then I figured out the remedy to the birds. And they basically just stop you from entering the city if you don't come here first.
No need to apologize. After all, you were kind enough to grant us the audience we sought.
I am happy to accommodate you. Now, what is it I can help you with?
We have come to these lands to journey to the Temple of Fire and awaken the crystal there.
The Temple of Fire. I am afraid that...
Yes, we are aware the way there has been buried in lava. What is the current status of the Mithril Mine?
The Mithril Mine? The Sword Bearers have occupied it at times, though we usually wrest it back from them. Currently, it is not held by either side.
That's weird.
I see. Thank you very much. Oh, Would you be able to grant us permission to stay in Heartschild?
That's the name of the city, Heartschild.
Of course. The shield bearers welcome the Vestal and her companions. Feel free to rest your travel-weary bones in town. Someone, show the Vestal and her companions the way.
Thank you. I shouldn't have to save. We should be fine.
What can I help you with?
Let's take care of that. I'm assuming that is the performer. Yep.
Oh, look! The Wind Vestal and her merry band have graced us with their presence.
Sup?
We haven't come to hear you sing, if that's what you think.
Oh, please! I'm sure you heard rumors of my voice and couldn't help but come to see for yourself. Because we all know when I sing.
Oops, sorry.
Go wild!
I needed to refresh my Bunkai.
Shut it! You won't get your way so easily.
I'm afraid it's futile. My personal guard would gladly die for me. Isn't that right, darlings?
We're here for you, Praline!
Thank you all! Let's sing a little tune then! Love in the Crossfire!
The full version of this song gets demonetized.
Not so fast. Come on, shield bearers!
What are you doing? This isn't on the set list. Nobody can hear my song now. I'll just have to sing louder. Oh, this isn't working.
Actually, is it also? It might also be a scrowl, like the boss music sometimes triggers.
Time to blow you sky high.
Not entirely demonetized.
How's that?
Bomba.
Hey, it's useless. Ah, why are you being so mean? You're supposed to worship the ground I walk on. Oh, kick the Wind Vestal and that other riffraff out of here.
Well. Bow, bada bow, 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 bada bow, 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 bow. Okay. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I think we're going to be very cautious here. So the way I'm going to do it is... I don't think I need Bankai. Do I need Bankai? We're going to start off with the stillness. We're going to do some very... very calm, collective play. Video gaming. I could have done no either. Okay. So I think the AI will continue to attack. Ooh, they have confused. That's really annoying. Even through... Even through the immunity. Because the AI is good at video games. I suppose we can do it this turn. I can use the Giant's Draft to full heal and double my HP. It's kind of crazy, actually, what it can do. I think I will try it without Bankai. Oh, confuse. One applies it, the other removes it. Bow dow bow 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 dow bow 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 bow. Okay. But you can defend. And then we'll do... Actually, we don't need to do anything but this turn. We can defend. I mean... She has it slow enough that it'll be okay. Because we're going to Mimic, so we don't want... Check on all enemies. Oh, I wasn't using the Nebula! I used Black Bane, not whatever, it's fine. Anyway, we're Mimicking, so we want Ring of Bell to be the only action. Oh. So because we don't have Bankai here, we have the damage cap, but that's still like 40,000 damage. And it'll be another close to 40,000 damage. Not quite. Like I said, close. There's not a whole lot that Praline can do by herself. I mean, she can hit me for 2200, but... Well, I was right. I do not need Bankai. Alright. GG, team. I got a heal for the damage cap as well. Cool. That is textbook. Textbook for this build.
How could you? I was born to perform. I only wanted my songs to be heard. And that does it. I'm going back to ordinary life.
No, Praline! Don't leave us!
I'm so sorry, everyone.
You're not sorry at all. Nothing about you changed.
The plan went off without a hitch. You drowned her out completely. We should suffer much less attrition on the Eisen Bridge from now on. You've done us a great service.
You're welcome. Oh, look at that smile from midair. Easy as pie. Straight-laced Anya's. That young lady was amazing. Such a carefree voice and super cute moves, and her songs made you want to get up and dance. Perhaps it's because of my long years at the temple, but I do not particularly fancy such noisy music. Oh, you thought it was noisy, Anya's? Yes, it makes my head go all fuzzy. Anya's, you simply must loosen up a bit. You're far too serious. But is it not strange to surrender your body to a beat and prance about like everyone else? Strange? No, it's fun to dance around without a care in the world. Besides, didn't someone once say the most important thing is to have fun? You'll miss out on what's important if you're always so serious. Ah, I forgot something important. I was so into her music I forgot to go over and talk to her. Of course, in his case, it's a matter of having too much fun. Alrighty. Well. Flawless dub. Wait, why is the... There's no poisoner. I don't think there's anything here in Heart's Child's. Unless walking into the...
The building you can see in the middle of town is the commander's residence. Mrs. Goodman has been informed of your arrival, Vestal.
Thank you. I'm not the Vestal, but thank you. We can just take a quick nap. I'm full sending, by the way. I'm not even going to save. I'm that confident. Maybe walking into the... This triggers the quest. We might have to turn on the fire crystal.
Welcome to our humble abode, Windvestal. We are honored to receive you and your companions. I am Commander Goodman's wife. Please call me Eleanor.
Hi, Eleanor. This is crazy, Eleanor, but I feel like I've met you before.
My husband has told me to receive you and your companions as guest of state, Vestal. Please make yourselves at home. Unfortunately, in a time of war, the hospitality I can provide is limited.
Oh, there's no need to go to any trouble for us.
I'm getting a wicked sense of deja vu. Shopping in Heart's Child. Sayadea, didn't the proprietress ask us to pick something up when we went out? Ah, I almost forgot the shopping list. Dats and Zats has some requests too. This must be Dats' list. Let's see here. Coarsely ground sausage and heart salami, 2 barrels each. Well, that for one person. And Zats, let's see, cheese with holes in it. Why am I not surprised? He does look like a rat. And the proprietress, what does she want? 1 barrel of salted pork and 1 clump of Eisen rock salt, and 5 barrels of potatoes. Come to think of it, that's an awful lot for us to carry all by ourselves. There's more. The gifts are for the commander's wife and any townsfolk that help you. Gifts? That's right. She gave it to me when we left Grand Ship. A barrel chock full of dried seaweed and dried fish. This town is ringed by volcanoes and plagued by civil war. I'm sure they'd be delighted to get some of the sea's bounty. The proprietress surely thinks of everything. How about we buy a gift for her this time? Great idea. Can I point at her maid and tell her that she's an imposter? No. Maybe we don't get to fight Kikyo and what's-his-face again. Oh, yeah, okay.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Oh, Commander Goodman. Good to see you made it home.
I came as soon as I could when I heard the Wind Vestal was holding a banquet in my honor.
Wow, that news traveled really fast.
A banquet?
My wife is also most pleased. You can see she's all in a bustle getting things...
Commander Goodman, please call your wife in here at once.
What? But why?
It's a trap!
Just do it, please. Eleanor!
We were too late.
No.
Yep.
There may still be time. Just play along, everyone. Okay?
Really? We have to play along?
What is wrong?
Something terrible has happened! It's Nastasia! She's dead!
Dun dun dun!
Nastasia is dead. She was not breathing and had no pulse.
We believe a blow to the back of her head with a blunt object is what killed her, but we haven't found a weapon.
We've placed her body in bed for now.
I'm more concerned at the fact that the front door...
Won't open, right? This is all feeling very familiar.
You're the one who said play along.
What do we do?
We cannot let anyone get killed needlessly. Let us head to the bedroom.
Commander Goodman, I must ask you and the others to stay here.
All right, but what is going on?
Oh, nothing. We're just gonna go stab a corpse a bunch of times.
What? Commander Goodman and Officer Neuer were killed?
Who could have done it?
It could be the covert unit of the Black Blades. Perhaps one of them disguised themselves as the servant. Yeah.
How the heck?
As we thought.
So you have discovered my ruse. I never expected you to notice I was merely posing as a corpse. How clever of you.
Ha! Just as I suspected!
It is our second time around.
I have yet to slay my mark. Trust the Wind Vessel and her troop to show up at the worst possible time. Well, it seems I have no choice, but...
Yeah, we know. You can skip the speech, Konoe Kikyo.
Oh, flashback. It's always funny how she can't say a thing. Round 2. How much health do you have? Wow. Not a lot. Well, it went so well last time. I think we just do the exact same thing. Thoughts? Seems good to me. One thing I would have liked to see is, in Class of Heroes 3, when they have, they have these long lists. Every time I go to Alchemy, it's like pages and pages. Ow! I'm talking here. That could present a problem. It's pages and pages of stuff. I might actually die here. Something overconfidence. Is slowness is killer. Pages and pages of, alchemy stuff. But they have, if you press right or left, it'll skip, a whole page. And I think that would be a very useful feature here. Right here and right now. Okay, I might have to actually lock in for a second. And figure out what I'm doing. So I've lowered her stats. I have Bankai, right? No. Close. Okay, that's fine. Wait. I lose? Wow. I lose my bonus max HP. That's kind of annoying. I'm about to get Bankai. Do I care? A little bit? kind of want to see how much damage I can do. This is by the way, Giant's Draft is expensive to use. The Dragon Fang is like 5 grand. Booster Semi is annoying. It means my first Black Nebula is going to be blocked. But it's just the first one. Well. I think I'll swing. Oh, hold on. You need to... Insect Antenna. Dark Matter. We'll swing to pop this, and then we'll go in. Yeah, keep going after Adea. That's great. Alright. Dark Weak, but that's fine. That's all you need. Mimic. Oh, I didn't Bankai. Well, that's whatever. It'll be fine. We can save the Bankai. How did she one-tap Anya's? That's what I'm most confused about. Because everyone else she hasn't been able to kill, but then Anya, she's just like, she just gutted her like a fish. Okay. We learned the Genome Drain support. We got the Kunai. I don't believe anyone here actually has anything really worth stealing.
Any last words before you meet your maker?
So, the ninja chooses to remain silent upon her death?
You think? It looks like she has something to say. Look, she's changed her disguise again.
Flashbang.
I used the turmoil as the war drew to a close to finally round up the shield-bearer commander and his 2 top officers, but all of my effort has been for naught. All was going to plan until I used the wind vessel to lure my victims, and you all come sauntering in out of nowhere and ruin everything. That is the last time I trust alternates for information. I pitted Officers Steiner and Neuer against each other for all that time. Yet you got me in the end. Wind Vestal.
Okay, that was slightly new. Alternus was mentioned. Also,
she got that off her chest quick.
That was a lot of effort just to spill her beans.
Wind Vestal, what on earth is going on?
Yes, indeed. Without an explanation, we are all in the dark.
When I first went through this event, I thought it was her. I was in fact convinced it was her. Obviously it wasn't, but she is a thought.
Well, to put it plainly, a ninja of the Black Blades had disguised herself as the servant Nastasia and plotted to kill you all.
She used the Wind Vestal's name to get you here. We were able to stop her in time, though.
Astounding! Then those invitations...
Completely fabricated.
How could this happen? The shield bearers almost suffered a tremendous loss.
How did you see through the enemy's ruse, Wind Vestal?
That's a little difficult to explain.
She saw a vision.
Ah.
Wait, Adea!
Let it go. It's not too far from the truth, after all. Oh, one more thing, Eleanor.
Yes?
You would do well to check the cellar. You may find Nastasia tied up down there.
I will.
I guess that's case closed then.
Thank you so much, Lady Vestal. You have done us a great service.
Yeah, but...
Yes? Well...
You might want to check your second in command here. Because she is a thought. Are you still in here, Thought? Oh, no, they're gone. Okay. Well, that was only slightly different. than the first time we were here. Time to go find someone else to punch. I wonder if this is one of those things that just doesn't show up on the map, because this is where the Salve Maker is. He's also super annoying. But because we're all... I might be able to just ignore it, honestly. Like, the strat is to... I can just walk up here, right? Yep. The strat, if you're really trying... Like, if you're really struggling, the strat is just to put on poison immunity. A variety of things. Oh, no, he's in the, he's in the actual final thing. I remember now. I believe he's right here, where we're about to be informed of, how things are about to get a little more difficult. But they're not. We'll be fine. We're just gonna delete him. We can actually make our entire party immune to poison if we want to. The one complication, I guess, is that he does have flat damage values with the poisoned healing or whatever it's called. Toxic healing, I think it is. So we're going to have to stillness turn 1 and then just set up and kill him in 1 turn. Which might be possible.
Curses! After all the glory I brought them, he packs me off to the boondocks to patch up wounded soldiers. All's fair in war, I say.
And love, 'tis.
Victory must be achieved at all costs. That is what war is all about.
And love, ring a bell.
Right you are.
Show respect for the enemy. The goal is not simply to kill. Bah! He's far too old to spout such childish nonsense. Pride and honor are merely shackles on the battlefield.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so.
He seems to think that waving a sword around in battle makes him superior. What an outmoded concept!
If anyone deserves credit, it's you, Dr. Qada.
Thank you, Bootlicker.
You treat not only your wounded allies, but the wounded shield bearers who fought against you. I have to admire you for that.
Oh. Do you really think so? Yes, you are quite right.
Do you treat wounded shield bearers?
Is that by order of the Swordmaster?
Of course not. He would never approve of such actions. I have used my own judgment in this case.
Really? But what if word gets out? You'd get in trouble, Dr. Qada.
You do not worry about me. I merely seek to treat as many of the wounded as I can.
That sounded laced with sarcasm.
Did you hear that?
Yes, not quite how it went last time.
No, although last time we did have the sample of the plague or whatever it was.
Do you think he actually has a heart?
No, I don't.
We heard what you had to say for yourself.
What? Who goes there?
My name is Adia Lee.
Adia Lee? You can't mean you're the Grand Marshal's daughter?
In a bikini? Yeah.
That aside, is it true that you've been treating wounded shield bearers, though you're an officer of the Black Blades?
Calling it right now, he treats them so he can test his poisons on them.
Why? Can it be that you truly have a heart? Do you seek to aid the masses? If so, then help us end this war.
Oh, that is rich! The very idea makes me laugh!
What?
You are somewhat misguided. Can you not understand that I need as many live bodies as possible for my experiments?
There it is.
Live bodies? Experiments?
Exactly! I am Dr. Qada, salve maker. From weapons of mass murder to tonics of resurrection. There is no salve I cannot make, but when it comes to testing my concoctions, there are many obstacles. I cannot simply use wounded allies as specimens, can I? It is far cheaper and more efficient to use captured enemies. Do you not agree?
I should have known you were the monster I always took you for. I've been thoroughly duped.
Bamboozled.
Where is the master sample of your deadly toxin?
Oh, that. I'm afraid the Swordmaster has confiscated it. Not to worry, though. I still remember the recipe right down to the tiniest detail. I can craft more when needed and give those shield bearers another dose of my medicine.
We must put an end to him now!
Of course!
Okie dokie. Let's do it. We were... I think we're still just running it down with Beast Liver. Not that I really need the damage bonus. But I do have a Bankai ready, although maybe I should save it. He doesn't have enough HP to be worthy of my Bankai. You know? I'm glad I didn't continue the auto that I selected for the other fight. Alright. Water of Life. Okay. That's fine. That's his regen. A small part of me was worried that he would do the re-raise. I would imagine he's not coded to do that. But you never know. Okay. Next turn. Using... Oh. There are a lot of zeros there, good sir. Alright, well. I think I'm gonna try and bonk you. I'm not even gonna use my Bankai on you. There is someone who is worthy of my Bankai. It's not you. Bow, bow, wow. Bow, 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 bow. I just realized missing HP, like Anya's, might come back to be a problem. Maybe I should have healed her. Well, we'll see. Okay. Bye. Well, that went about how I expected. Finally, it is time. Time for greatness.
No, it cannot end here. I have left so many experiments undone. My toxins could kill you in seconds. Vestal.
Well, that was that. You have to excuse me if I didn't let him gargle out. We have obtained level 14 Dark Knight, meaning we have access to the most powerful ability in the game, the Rage. So this is why we need a little something something if we want to use this. And I do want to. I'm not sure I have the right pieces for it, though. So, well, I do. I just don't know if it's in the right place. Rage. This requires 2 BP, and it makes it so Darkbane continues for a random target up to 5 times or until your HP falls to 1. Of course, if we're draining, our HP will never fall to 1, so this is 5 Darkbane attacks in 1 turn. And then we do it again. And then we do it again. Then we do it again. And of course, the way we make this more achievable is through the Merchant. Character we have not utilized yet. And yours is only level 5. Anya's? Okay. So I thought, foolishly, that the in order to benefit from low leverage, it had to be on the person who was using it. Of course, you could just sit here and read. Required for actions will be half the usual for all allies and all enemies. So, yeah. That's not the case. I suppose... I mean, Edea doesn't have to be a vampire. Edea could be a merchant. We're, of course, using primarily her freelancer stuff right now. We're not really utilizing her vampire aspect, except for the occasional genome trickery. Should we try it out? I'm sure the Swordmaster would love to know that he is being tested on. So how this would work, I don't know if this would change anything for Edea. I don't think we have to change anything at all. We basically just have Freelancer second, and we'll have Merchant first. And instead of doing, like, curses or whatever... Where is it? It's up. I'm on it. Okay. So... we'll leave everything else as it is. But, as a merchant, her pretty much one and only job is to press low leverage. So for 5 turns, damage, recovery, and the HP, MP, BP requirements of all actions will be half the usual amount for allies and enemies. Because Rage hits so hard already, even though it'll be doing half damage, it'll still be doing damage cap value, is the idea here. Now, our numbers are going to be less impressive and thus less funny, which is unfortunate. But it should still be just fine. Well, I got a little more lost in here than I thought, but we have made it back to Edea's master. Let's see... Oh. Do I have to clear out the... I bet I have to clear out the Fire Temple first. Alright. Well, Edea, you're going to have to change back real quick then. Because the Fire Temple, like the Underflow and the Fire Temple area, do have 2 genomes that I would like to yoink. I do quite like the vampire. It's really grown on me. Now that I know how to use it. So let's head over to that. It's actually very close, the Fire Temple. And I believe we could just walk right in. Oh, this again.
That was close. I made the right call drinking that concoction to fake my death. It seems the Vestal was convinced of my demise. The world is indeed full of fools. Now, it is time I left this wretched place.
So you flee again, do you?
But of course! I do what I must to survive. But as long as I survive, I am confident my fortunes will be reversed. After all, who but I can create weapons with the power to kill tens of thousands in one fell blow? And once I am ready, I will obliterate you all! The sword bearers and shield bearers, the Vestal, and even the Black Blades! And then, the world shall be... mine?
Not the world of the living.
Yep. So that happens again. I was actually wondering if you could defeat the Swordmaster before you fought the Selvemaker, and it turns out the answer is no. That tracks. Because of that interaction. Alright. So we're looking for... I also just realized looking at this list, I didn't get Rusalka's thing, I don't believe. That kind of sucks. Oh well. It is what it is. How much of this do you think I have to go through again? So we're looking for, in the Underflow, the Firestorm by the Flame Moth, And in the Mithril Mine level 2 and or underflow, Bone Crush from the Skull Lancer. We fought. Wait, there was a Skull Lancer in the, yeah, that's these guys. Oh. No, don't auto. Well. Okay, I turned off auto, but it's these guys. Man, look how much XP that is. That's beautiful. Marvelous. Okay, auto is turned off. We're basically looking for the Skull Lancer, and I need them to bash Idea's skull in. That's it. That's all I need. Should be able to crank the encounter. Yeah. You're the wrong one! We have found some Lancers, and I'm basically... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Well, I wanted one more to be alive, but that's okay. We're basically going to sit here. Oh. Thank you. That was easy, wasn't it? A shame that Idea got bonked in this, but that was easy, wasn't it? That was what I needed. Great. Unfortunately... So, I switched Idea to Time Mage to try and get some XP here, because, I mean, we're killing stuff. We might as well benefit from it, right? Might as well get this XP that I'm normally not just benefiting from. And I really like this idea of Time Mage Merchant, because I'm really not using white magic. Like, as we've been going through this episode, when have I used white magic? Just to top us off every now and again. Is that really worth having a character a whole job slotted in? I don't think so. Of course, we kept the Spiritism because that's pretty important. Also, she does look ridiculous as a Time Mage. So, that is worth it. Alright. Age of the combat and rate down. So that was what we needed there. And this is the underflow. It just says underflow. We're looking for the Flame Moth. Now, of course, we can walk over here. And this is Underflow West. So I'm going to walk around a little bit here in Underflow East and see if we can find this so-called Flame Moth. And go from there. Idea has reached level 14 Vampiro. So I think she can come back from the dead now. This whole area is just skeletons. So I'm moving towards Underground West, and I'm hoping for Overflow West, with the hope that there's something else here. But I'm also... Oh, there it is. Cool. I was going to say, I'm close to giving up here, but we succeeded. Never give up. This is a red helm, and this is a red or flame moth. Okay. What I was gonna say, that's almost 10,000 HP. Weak to Earth, Beast. Is that this thing is gonna teach me Firestorm, and I already know Hellfire, which I think is a better version. Do you know? Boom. Get owned. I do have a silly idea. Do you think that if I use gastric juices, it'll kill him? I mean, I can also just do the thing. Can I do 2 of these? No. So we use 1 Rage and 1 Blackbane, and we'll see how it goes. I can use 2. Nice. Well, let's see how this works. I did say enemies, right? I hope so. So here's Rage. Okay, so it literally just shoots them off until victory is achieved. Okay. They do about 5,500 or 6,000 damage. Do we want to be low leveraging that? I mean, to be fair, right, think of a Gobla. That's not going to make me paralyzed. Does this do status effects? I don't know. If we use the dark weakness, I think it'll be fine. I think we'll do enough damage that it could be worth low leveraging this. But then I would be able to mimic it, right? That's same. So about 4,300. He's not weak to dark. That's definitely worth buffing for. Like the Dark Nebula and Dark... oh, I need to turn off the thing. What if we just rip it? Let's see how this works. If the Dark Nebula and the... can't even use it. And the Black Bane, those I didn't really need to buff for with the physical strength. Mimic failed because she went first. No! That's why you don't click Nebula. If I didn't have the Dark Shield equip, I would have wiped there. That's so funny. And kind of sad, honestly. Hold on. I need to switch her back to White Mage real quick. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm being really lazy about this. Alright, we're heading off. No one saw that. We're totally fine. In the Temple of Fire. It only gets worse from here on in. Yeah, but I'm going to save just in case I do something silly like that again. You never know when you're accidentally going to press Dark Nebula instead of Black Bane. It happens.
Look!
This crystal has also reverted.
What a shock.
Should we perform the Rite of Awakening?
I think so.
Okay.
Wait, something lurks nearby.
What could it be?
That's Chogmar! The Mark of Doom!
Doom!
Another creature back from destruction.
Here they come!
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I don't... Wait. This boss has a genome called Energy Burst. Isn't that what he does when he explodes? Wait, but isn't his explosion based on how much damage he takes while his shield's up? I don't remember at all. We might Bankai this. I think I can't. You can brute force this, can't you? I think you can. Well, I'm gonna wait for him to explode once. We're not gonna do anything until he does. I'm glad I saved. This is the boom boom guy. So here's Firestorm. A fire-based physical attack that lowers physical defense of all allies. Compared to Hellfire. Okay, so it's a debuff and a fire attack. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, Chogmar. Heartsuck. She stole my BP. That is rude. That's super rude, in fact. Give that to Adea. I don't know how many turns he takes to wake up and explode. I guess I can do this just in case. As long as Tiz survives, we can recover. There we go. That's painful. Kind of. So there's a lot of healing that the Salve-Maker can do, and if I'm going to use this merchant thing, I have to get used to it. An Ether and an X Potion is 2500 HP and 250 MP. Wow, really? I have a lot of X potions, I think. Yeah. I don't have a lot of turbo ethers. Those are super expensive. A quarter elixir, they call it. Are you not going to explode? We're only nulled for like 2 more turns, I think. I guess I'll do this for everyone. Not the half elixir. Beast liver. I need you to explode, okay? Can you do that for me? It's like I'm talking to a child. Can you explode for me? I don't remember how long the beast... There it goes. I don't like that he has 3 BP. Okay, we still nullify. I guess I'll drop this and hope I don't die. I think we still have it. How do I see more? I don't. That, and then we'll restore the beast liver. Ring a bell. Who is still waiting? Oh, this is really slow. Holy crap, what? There we go. Cool, we got it. Goodbye. Do I need to Bankai him? I don't need to Bankai him. Because we have bonus thing right now. We can rage a bunch. Okay, we can rage twice. And then I'm going to Blackbane. There we go. Oh, what is this, by the way? I waited long enough for it. Energy burst. It costs BP. A powerful attack. A powerful physical attack on all enemies. Okay. Fair enough. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's supposed to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I probably just miscounted. Full throttle. Nice. And if that wasn't enough, Adea was just going to mimic it. Time Mage level 11. We learned the slow world. Wait a minute. I already have a Hasten World. I don't need a second Hasten World. They don't stack. Why am I a Time Mage?
Hurry up and awaken the crystal before we are beset by more beasts!
Of course.
I'm ready, Eri. I'm sure you have the hang of it, but if there's anything you'd like to go over again, just ask.
No, I'm good.
Time to get started, Agnes. Are you ready?
Yes. Let us begin.
Let us begin. You think they'd make this easier my second time through?
Not yet! Just a little longer!
I'm gonna be a little more chill because my shoulder hurts. I actually heard it, like, a month ago.
More! Keep going!
And it hasn't gotten better.
Still not enough! You can do this!
Come on. Wakey, wakey.
Stop! That's it!
Okay.
Yes, the fire crest is lit.
Phew. Good.
Great, in fact.
Are you okay, Agnes?
Yes, I am used to it now. I need a short rest, but then we should head to the next temple.
Whoa, hold on. There's something we need to do first.
Okay.
There's something we need to put down. Unfathomable. The sage sure gave us a lot to think about. The dangers of the crystals and the harrowing. The harrowing. To think he has studied it for 1,800 years and is still in the dark about what it is. I can't help thinking that the harrowing is what we're going through right now. You mean right here in this strange world where time seems to have been rewound? Do you think this strange world bears some relation to whatever caused the Great Chasm? Ah, well, who can know? Just like none can fathom the ways of a woman's heart, at least that pursuit, while just as pointless, is more enjoyable. Wow. Okay, ring a bell. Tiz has done it. He is freelancer level 14. So now it's time to switch those around and get his self-maker to level 14. He's here this time. Let's bid adieu to the Swordmaster. I kind of hope he's different because the rest of his squad has not been different at all.
So the fire crystal has been awakened. It has all been in vain. The war we started in this realm, the deaths of both ally and foe, and the demise of the fire vestal. Do you not think so? You who resemble a disciple I once favored.
Master? You introduced me to the way of the sword, Master. You taught me many things.
When he said, you who resembled, is he saying that as in he views Edea as a stranger now that she's forsaken Eternia? Or does he recognize this is not the Edea he knew?
About values, standards, and good and evil. It's fair to say you had a great influence on me. My father was always concerned about his work and his ideals. He found little time to spend with me. Tell me, Master, were the things you told me about righteousness, strength, and bravery all lies? That we should help the helpless and face strong foes without flinching? I cannot fathom why you have lit the fires of war in this realm, causing strife to so many innocents. I still find it hard to believe. This is not the man I know. He would never do this!
You let sentiment cloud your mind, Edea. You are still as earnest as you were when you were a youth. You never waver in your disgust for recreant behavior. You condemn all that runs counter to your beliefs without fail. In a way, you remind me of your father.
What? You see him in me?
Yes, very much so. But you are still a child, unsullied by the world. There are no certainties in life. Righteousness and truth have a different meaning to each and every one of us. If you try to see the world as merely black or white...
Many are quick to treat us as children, but they simply use that as an excuse for their own corruption.
A warrior's pride is not always compatible with the responsibilities of a commander, Edea. If I could act as I see fit, everything would be easy. But that is not the case. The same goes for your father. And someday, for the wind vestal you accompany.
Oh. Don't compare her to you or my father. Agnes acts for the good of the world.
She fights to carry out her mission, no? Blood and tears are shed in its name. It is no different for your father, Omi.
Mission? No different? You and your soldiers plunged the world into turmoil. You started a war and took the lives of so many. How can you say Agnes is like you?
If you cannot see beyond the surface, then perhaps you will never understand.
This sounds exactly like our first conversation.
Do not be so blind. You must not lose sight of what is most important. I thought I had taught you that.
Enough sophistry. It is underhanded. That does it. I shall go to help Agnes awaken the Earth Crystal.
If that is your decision, I hope you are prepared to live with it.
I am. I'm ready to fight any who get in our way. Even you or my father.
Very well, then. I see you have made up your mind.
I think that was exactly the same conversation. Big sad. So, Mr. Kami Izumi here. I am a little worried. Because he has that counter mechanic. I don't know which is which. And if he counters physical, he might ruin everything I'm trying to do. I'm not sure. Because I think the counter isn't just a one-time hit. I think it's every single attack he takes he counters. Which, of course, could be a problem. Nope. But I might also just be able to one-tap him and we can move on with our lives. The order of this doesn't matter, I don't think. Know thine enemy. I think that's a physical counter. Well, come to find out. Here we go. We are null. Come on. I'm not Bonkaiing this, but we should be fine. Unless I die. We're fine unless I die. Classic. Know thine enemy. If he counters every single Darkbane, this will be funny. Nope. Cool. I believe the physical one might be Pig for the Slaughter or something. Oh, do you not mimic Rage? Oh no, she mimics the last one. I see. Anyway, we did it. We got Masamune.
Master!
Well fought. I underestimated your conviction. Will you hear your master out one last time, Adia?
Of course.
Take the time to speak with your father properly.
I just rolled my eyes. I know you can't see, but I just rolled my eyes.
If you do not, I see nothing but tragedy for you both. End this petty dissent between father and child.
Master.
You two were always so difficult.
Master!
Yep, word for word. Word for word. Well, that is another continents complete. We got 3 of them down now. We have an update. Oh, right, that's an achievement. I still haven't done this. We got the Golden Hourglass. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that's just a damaging thing. Thank you for the items. I appreciate it. And I believe, let me check, we are approaching 2 hours. Oh, we're actually really close. Some of this will edit out, so it's not that big a video. But we won't be able to complete Eternia today, unfortunately. But there are some things... Oh, it's all cleared. I thought... I thought the ice guy was here still. We need to learn a skill from him. Oh well. One day. Wait. Yeah, the Ice Golem. Northern Eternia. This isn't Northern Eternia. Well, we'll try and find him. Out of curiosity, I don't suppose you got any level 6 magic here, do you? No. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Well, I mean, we could go see DeRosso. It's going to be a pain to get up to his top floor. We could. Maybe we'll visit Mother and see what she has to say. Mama? Are you the only person in here? What?
Why, Adia, when did you return?
Never mind that. Are you all right?
Of course I am. You mustn't trust everything you hear.
Is this also going to be the exact same?
And I've been feeling quite a bit better since I came here.
Oh, I know where I want to go.
I am Adia's mother, Mazer Lee. Thank you for looking after my daughter. So, you are the Wind Vestal?
Why are we so surprised?
I am the Grand Marshal's wife, after all. I hear much to which others are not privy. And I am particularly well informed about the Wind Vestal's traveling companions. Sir Alternus provides me with the latest news.
Mother.
How wonderful to see you so full of vim and vigor.
I'm sorry if I worried you, Mother.
There's no need for that. There's no need to worry about me.
It's time for your examination.
Forgive me, but this is where we must say goodbye. Please, do look after my daughter.
Mother.
Okay. Nothing was new here. Oh! Hey! How's it going? This is what I needed. This is the boss. I need you to do a thing. Not that. Not that. What do I need you to do? Blizzard bus. None of that. Did you stop me? Huh. Huh, okay. Do it. Not that. Not that. You are the right guy, right? Yeah. Hey Tiz, can you be unstopped? You're kind of my healer. That is not a lot of healing. Tiz. Oh, hey. Welcome back, Tiz. Can you, help me? I need you to do this on everyone. Actually, there should be a more efficient heal. Do you think that, I can use the heal, Let's try it. This is technically super cost effective. Because this is heal, cure KO, and heal 5,000. If I just needed to heal 5,000, this is like 200 gold. Do the thing. Does it work? Oh, no. That's unfortunate. So restore 3,000 HP is probably the most effective, which is potion ether. I don't like that. I mean, if I had healing lore on, we'd be talking something else. Are you gonna do the thing? Oh, that's 6,000. What? Okay. Team, I don't think he's gonna do the thing. There are some enemies who don't do, or who do different things because of Hastened World. This might be one of them. This actually might not kill. No, it kills. Rude. I'm not taking off Hasten World for you. Also, the reason why that guy showed up is because I was walking here. There wasn't really a faster way. This is Plague Village, or whatever it's called. I thought I'd visit this place, because when we came here, we learned a little bit about the plague, and that was it.
Yes, perhaps. What is it?
About... We've already asked this, right?
Dear, your mother and father were born right here in this village.
Yeah.
Though they were 5 years apart, they
were
lived
quite
near
close,
each other.
yeah.
At age 8, he was he.
Okay.
So it would.
Yeah, that was the same thing. Aw. I thought there was something special here.
You may.
Darn. Well, let's go punch the first of the council then. Oh, we get a little cutscene. Walking back to Eternian High Command.
You showed skill making it to our central command, Wind Vestal.
Alright.
But unfortunately for you, you won't get any further if I can help it. I'll have you know I'm in top form today. Now you'll see just how helpless you are before me.
I bid you, Victoria, unleash your full power. Spare nothing.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll have my fun, then close in for the kill. Flee if you can, wretches. Off you go. Why so quiet? Teeth chattering too much? How ungainly.
Enough! You'll only hurt yourself at this rate.
You finally speak and it's out of concern for me? You need to learn your place, sniveling worms.
I mean, Tiz did warn you.
It happened.
Victoria!
Victor, I can't breathe.
Alas, you have grown more unstable than I had feared. We must seek treatment at once.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do? So I know that I was really concerned about stealing stuff, and these two do have some okay items. Victoria has the Poison Rod, and Victor has Yggdrasil's Staff. But my team comp's kind of just good. you know? And no, like raw number wise, Poison Rod isn't better than Lilith Rod, and I don't really use staves, so shut up, Barry. I'm doing everything.
Victor.
He bowed.
Silence, if you please. She would likely perish if we were to disturb her now.
It's happening again.
I wish there was an option to disturb her.
Again? What do you mean?
You know, Victor's actually kind of smart. Maybe we could, like, tell him, and he might help us? I don't know, probably not.
Oh, I was just thinking out loud.
Allow me to tell you a story, if I may. Once upon a time, in a place not of this land, there was an orphan child suffering an incurable disease.
I hope someone cuts him off.
Her name was Victoria. Though still a child, she was abhorred by those around her due to her affliction, as the Orthodoxy cast her aside.
Huh? The Orthodoxy?
Wait, this is different, isn't it?
She was taken in and raised by the Orthodoxy soon after her birth.
This is new.
Yeah.
She simply waited upon her inevitable demise, all the while gasping in pain and despair. Then, a chance meeting changed her life. On death's door and abandoned, she was found by the Grand Marshal, who wandered the lands after renouncing the Orthodoxy himself. He took her to Yuliana, nursed her to health, then brought her to this realm for treatment.
My father did this?
How can you not know, as his daughter?
He never spoke a word of this.
Were it not for his lordship, her fragile life would have soon been snuffed out. I was pulled from my studies on the Earth Crystal to treat her. With the help of my father, who studied the amplification of white magic, she survived. But the treatment was not yet perfected, and she was left with terrible side effects. She suffers from periodic fits, which cause her body to writhe in pain.
I think the original version, Victor found her and gave her an experimental treatment. And because it worked but also had the side effect thing, he felt responsible and bound to her. This is slightly different.
Her dread of these fits eventually caused her to lose all control over her emotions. But perhaps the most significant side effect was the cessation of her physical growth. Since my father and I began her treatment here, she has always had the childlike form you see.
If she is in such pain, how can you force her to use her powers?
I do not need you to tell me that. After the death of my father, I took over his research and have poured my heart into healing her body. But I could not relieve her agony, no matter how I tried. Each time her tiny form is racked with pain, I ask myself, knowing the result, would I still have intervened as I did? But ever is my answer the same. As long as I draw breath, I will see that she does too. No matter how she suffers, I'll not allow her to die. She is both my crime and my redemption. My ego, my joy. I dedicate my entirety to her, and know no greater pleasure.
What nonsense. I mean, really, Victor, that was so boring and really long, too.
Forgive me, Victoria. How do you fare now?
Back to my old self, but I don't think I could take another one of those fits. Now, let's take care of these fools once and for all.
Stop it! What is the point of us fighting?
The point, you ask? Because you disgust me, Adia.
What?
That is reason enough to fight, no? I wish to see your corpses splayed before me, fools!
Well, okay. It was a little different. Not too much different, but a little different. Well, I think that Enigma is going to come in handy here. We might even be able... I don't think... Am I going to... I can Bonkai. Let's Bonkai for the final fight. Let's see how crazy Ring a Bell can really get. This will be our final encounter of the day. Do we just double curse them? We can double curse them, I guess. How much HP do you got? About right. I bet it... She might have a resistance to dark. Oh no, am I immune to that? Shocker. Thankfully, Mr. Victor is already weak to dark. Insect Antenna. Dark Matter, Victoria. And next turn we kill. Lol. Alrighty. Who's ready to die? Do I even need to Bunkai? Yeah, I want to Bunkai. Because I want to see something. So we'll Bunkai the guy who has more HP. It's not much more HP. But it's some. Bunkai you. Then we'll Dark Nebula. Because we'll hit 2 of them. And you're just going to Mimic. Science. Science. You defend. You can Mimic too. Bunkai. Bunkai. Dark Nebula, Dark Nebula, Dark Nebula. Mimic. Okay. This will be fun. Oh no! He went too fast! Dizuvul! Oh well.
No holding back!
Bunkai! Wow, that hit hard. How hard does this hit though? Oh!
I am sorry, Victoria.
Nonsense! Open your eyes, Victor! I will not permit you to die before me! With Victor gone, my treatment will stop. The next fit I have will be my last. So, with the short time I have left, I'd like nothing more than to crush you all!
You almost feel bad for her, and then...
Victor, do not leave me alone.
Well, the Bonkai was overkill. You can see the vision, right? I wanted Tiz to go after, and then we'd have 2 rounds of 4 Mimics. We got the Amulet, the Forest Amulets, and of course another Nightmare Pillow. And that was that. Another resounding victory for the team. GG? Well, I kind of expected it to be a little bit different, but I think the rest of the council will be different. I just have to get to them. And I totally remember how to do that. But that'll be a problem for future Fabe. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Most of this was kind of the same, I will admit. But I tried to spice it up with a little bit of vampire action along the way. We're getting close to formulating the final team comp. We're not there just yet, but we're getting there. And I think next time we'll be able to wrap up this roundabout. We'll finish off Eternia, and we'll light the last crystal and see where that takes us. Thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you to patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to the channel, feel free to in the description down below, and I will see you next time before the end of World 2.